T3 traders and Facebook friends, how are ya? I know you've been missing me without any videos recently. Well, it's the holidays. Take some time off, as I did, and enjoy the festive season with loved ones and friends and have fun. But today we are back to business as usual. I'm going to talk about the market. We'll talk about some watches for next week. Let me see how many of you are watching this live. Give me a just say hi, give it a like. Uh, Let me know you're watching the video live. Or if you happen to come in later on, feel free to say hi also. I'll check back and look at the comments to see if you have any questions also. The market today, I mean not today, market was dropping at an unsustainable rate, went pretty much climactic with the biggest volume bar right here. Let me take out my crosshair tool. Let's see where it is. Here it is. So it was dropping at an unsustainable rate. This is the QQQ and went climactic. Look at the volume. That's a climactic volume. The climactic volume is twice the average, twice the size of the average bar, which it was even during the holidays, was pretty huge. Went climactic. We had the bounce. We had the huge bar there. We had another follow through bar and then yesterday we were kind of bullish, except that we had a breakout failure, broke out, and then the breakout got sold. So we might be trying to roll over, but look at the hourly chart. Moving average still pointing up. Look at the daily. We still have room. So I don't think we are going to get follow through to the downside. Okay, that's what I think. I don't think we're going to get follow through. In fact, if we drop here, I'm not going to be looking to short. I'm going to wait for the buy setup to trigger off the hourly chart. And if the buy setup fails, then okay, maybe we go back down. But for now, I have a bullish bias, and my target on the Qs would be the moving average or the prior resistance also. They usually coincide, the 20 MA and resistance, minor resistance. So that will be my target for the market. I don't have any short positions at the moment. I had 4, I think, or 5 as of last week that all either got to target or trailed out. And now I only have long positions, so we'll see. So that's my take on the market. The SPY, the IWM, the Dow, they all look very similar to the Qs. So no need to go over those. Okay, let me show you some watches for Monday and the coming days. I am going to be playing, I think, what did I pick for the strategic swing traders? I picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plays for Monday. If you're in the program, obviously you can log into your account, customer portal, and see the trades posted. If you don't want to do that, then you'll get the email on Monday morning. But here is some watches. ACHN, this I already have. I'm already in it, but I'm looking to add to it. Okay, it's a climactic daily buy setup. The vast majority of these plays are going to look similar. They're climactic with the market. So, and they're transitioning on the hourly chart. So the entry for this would be over the base, stop under it. Okay, I'm already in it from a couple days ago. CAG, another climactic. Now it got hit hard on Friday, yesterday, with the market. So I want to make sure that it goes back up and clears at least 2145. Okay, at least on the CAG. CLNY, truth be told, is not my favorite daily because I don't think it has enough reward to risk. Entry would be up here. That's not a lot of room, but the hourly is pretty sweet. Nice rounding bottom there, big base. So I like it. Dish, similar, right? Very similar. ENDP, very similar. I like the volume spike right here, which is indicative of exhaustion, right? Capitulation. And the hourly is trying to transition. So the ENDP, and take a look at the ENDP daily. It dropped from $18 to $7 in a matter of 1 month. Oh no, 2 months. In a matter of 2 months, dropped from 18 to 6, I think, to 687. So I do like the ENDP. as one of the favorite ideas long. I'm not going to give you the entries. You'd have to be a paid subscriber to get the entries, targets, stops, all of that. But ENDP is one of the few that I am going to play. FEYE, this stock I was bullish on for a long time, and it just was bad timing with the market. It looked really, really beautiful on the monthly chart, but got crushed with the market. I trailed out. Luckily, I trailed out of it here, so that's out. But I would like to initiate another small position, at least for now. Unfortunately, the daily is no longer in an uptrend. It held really well with the market up until December 13th. Basically, the market was in a downtrend has been in a downtrend since October. This has been in an uptrend. So it's shown a lot of relative strength up until October, in December 13th, and that's when it actually trailed out. This was an open position for the strategic swing traders. So now it's no longer in a daily uptrend. So it's tough. Even though I like the monthly a lot, it's going to be tough to play. I might do just kind of a small position back in the FEYE over the base, stop under it. Will not risk a full risk unit on it. Okay. FLDM, same monthly chart as the FEYE, except this one is still in a daily uptrend. So needless to say, really like the FLDM. What I don't like about it is it's a crazy stock. It's volatile. It's not the most liquid, though 681,000 shares for swing trading, that's totally fine. For day trading, perhaps not, but for swing trading, that would be fine. Again, love the monthly, don't like the daily, don't like the craziness of this stock. It's very, very volatile. MD is another climb on the daily. Got the volume spike. I am just a heads up. I'm not playing the ones that didn't get a volume spike because you see this list. There's about a dozen, maybe not quite a dozen symbols on this list. I have 2 dozen more symbols that look very similar. I'm sharing with you just a few of them basically, or 1/3 of my watch list. Uh, and I'm only focusing on the ones that did put in a spike in volume, okay, for the most part, with some two exceptions, I think, that I am looking to play even though they didn't have a spike in volume. So MD did have the spike in volume. Big drop, the bigger the drop, the harder it can bounce back. So I like the MD long. PM is the same kind of idea. Just like the CAG, I want to make sure it takes out this bar's high before I enter because I want to see the buy setup trigger on the hourly chart. The other ones have for the most part a breakout, so not a problem. But the CAG, the PM, they have a buy setup pattern. I like a lot, but the buy setup needs to trigger. PRGO, this stock I can never make money with day trading, so I don't think I should try swing trading. Though that daily chart is way down. Look at the volume also. Monthly is way down, so it can have a good little bounce, I think, or a good big bounce, I should say. Long up here, stop could put right here or down here for the PRGO. But again, every time I try to day trade the PRGO, it just I don't make money trading it. I lose money trading it. So I don't know that I should try it swing trading. UNFI, another transition A on the hourly chart plus a breakdown failure. This is a breakdown failure right here, or was, I should say, a breakdown failure. So I do like it, and it's a base that it's been basing for 3 days. 3 days, and again, that's the breakdown failure. So I like it over the base with a stop under it, and then target would be the declining 20 MA on the UNFI. VGR, same exact idea. They're all almost all the same type of idea. Zyop, the same. Really like the Zyop with the wide range bar there, the huge volume bar. It reminds me, but what I don't like about it, the moving average hasn't yet curled. But what I don't mind about it is it's touching price, meaning if it were to break out here, it's not going to be breaking out into the declining 20. It's going to be above it. It reminds me of the plug, which was an official trade for the strategic swing traders. It triggered exact same thing as the Zyop. declining 20, but as long as price is very close to the 20, then it can break out above it. If, say, the moving average was here, then I would never play it long because it would break out into it and then drop right back down. So this was actually an official trade that reached both targets 1 and 2. So this was pretty good in one day, in the same day, right? So Zayap is the same exact setup and it's a low price stock, very liquid, just like Plug, very liquid also. So I like it, even though it has a declining 20. I don't have a lot of shorts. I just have two ideas. The ADMA short would be as a breakdown under the base, stop above, and then the DOVA is a sell setup. Nice looking sell setup, though extended away from the 20 MA. Nice hourly chart also with the big top here forming. Short would be under the base, stop just above it, and target around $6, I guess, or even lower. It could drop all the way to 560. But I would target about $6 because that's where it gapped. See that gap, little gap, and it's the whole number. So those are the two short ideas. This is not on my list here, but it's on my other list. GE. A lot of people talk about the GE because it's been down a lot. I mean, just look at the GE. A disaster over the last couple of years. So much so that it got removed from it was the last member of the Dow 30, right? The 30 original stocks that are part of the Dow. Um, so it got removed, of course. It got removed. It's not performing well. That's what they do to all bad performers, right? So the GE, I'm liking it for the first time ever. Why? Because before it was under the moving average the whole time. See this? Under declining 20. So I don't play if it's under the 20 unless it's far below it. If you look at these, far below it is okay to play because it's like a rubber band. It snaps back, it snaps back to it. See these? They're all far below it. So there's enough room to bounce back up. GE didn't really have the room, and now it is the moving average starting to flatten out. Price is actually above it for the first time in a while, right? Well, it was above it here too. And so prices can snap back when they get oversold, when they get really extended, or when the moving average flattens out and starts to curl, starts to point back up. So notice that GE is finally kind of getting there, starting to point back to bottom, to the moving average starting to point back up. So I'm liking the GE. I don't have a great setup on it on the hourly chart. I don't see one at least. So I'm gonna wait, but GE is on my radar as a potential even core position. It can rally to maybe 11, $12. That would be a 40% return, I guess. What's the AMGP? Because it's on my other list and it's okay, it's the same idea. Got the volume, so it looks good, but it doesn't have the best entry or the best tight base on the hourly chart. Looks good on the daily, got the volume, but again, doesn't have the as tight of a base as some of the other ones do, like the ACHN or whatever, some of the other ones. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, press the like button if you like the video, or again, leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be sure to check back maybe this evening and see if there were any questions and get back to you. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of the weekend and talk to you soon. Take care.